My bad. What's going on, guys? It's Greg Farley from The Wise Guys, and I'm here with
It's Brady.
Brady Shields. He topped at Dallas.
Yeah. Didn't deserve it, but it happened.
Shut the hell up.
My deck was terrible, and this deck I'm about to show is also terrible. But,
What do you call it?
it's just another soup type deck. It plays about every engine you can play. I cut the Orcus cards, but I do want to find ways to go back into it. There's just a lot to work with right now, so you have to find what's gonna be best, and you have to decide. I think one of the hardest parts about the deck is deciding what your inboard will be, and how you're gonna play around side deck cards.
So in the description, I'm gonna call it the special soup.
Yeah, this is really just a soup deck. Let's go through what I played.
Alrighty.
So I cut some of the Crusadias down, just the Arboria's out, and the reason is because Gamma and Ogre are basically non-existent in the format. Ideally today I probably should have played the Arborias because I wasn't playing Safer, and that's just because I don't own them. But I just wanted to,
So
test.
you recommend Cyphered for this?
Yeah, I think it's probably going to be one of the better cards, and I just wanted to make sure that I was testing everything thoroughly. I think these were fine, and with Safer, while they conflict as normal summons, I think it'll be just fine as well.
Yeah.
So then we play the same 6 dangers. You don't need more or less. It's possible that with the way the deck is moving, an extra danger or 2 might be good, but I don't think it's necessary. So I don't think I would ever see play, especially because the deck is so tight. You just need to play everything that's good. To Levenier, still not playing the 3rd because you don't need it with this version of the deck, and then the prize card as well.
Oh, you fancy, huh?
This card is extremely useful for time if you have to go deep into life point damage, and then it's also really useful at picking stuff back up out of your banished pile. Comes up a lot to use that effect.
Nice.
So Red Eyes, Darkness Metal. This is another combo piece. I don't know if this is necessary now, but we'll find out later. And then the new card, Galactic Spiral Dragon.
Look at you reading comments. What does he do?
So basically, you summon him from your hand or graveyard, and you have to have 2 or more lights or darks on the field that are dragons, which is all you always do because of Elfie and Pisty. And then you can make all monsters on the field level 8, which is another useful effect to just finish your combo out with a bunch of rank 8s. So we're trying him, and we'll see how good he is, but he seemed good today, so that's fine. And then Destrudo, another extender. We don't play Synchros still. And then I put in the Rocket cards. And I'm pretty inexperienced with the deck, but I was told this card is a lot better than Silver Rocket, so I played it. Basically, it's defensive when Silver Rocket can't be. And I haven't played enough with the Rockets to give the full breakdown on how good the engine is or if it's worth it. But it's always been useful. And the only problem with the engine is drawing these with drawing Quick Launch. I'm not experienced enough to know how to play through that, but it worked fine.
Quick launch is a lot like E-Tailing, huh?
Yeah. So these 2, we're still playing them. They're pretty good. Rotar, this is probably the card I want to summon the most off Spheres, so I just keep playing it. Same Thunder package, just because this is the minimum amount you can get by with. We don't play Roar, but I think Roar could see its way coming into the deck because of the way Ip Masquerena functions in this deck as a negate. So Roar could possibly come in, but I'm not really sure. And then the last monster is Gizmek. Even though you don't have the Orcus cards, this is just such a fantastic card, so I felt like it was necessary to play. Spells, 3 Allure, 3 Quick Launch, and then I play Reborn still. This card's fantastic, as always. The new card that Striker Dragon can search, which is Boot Sector Launch. So this summons up to 2 rockets out of your hand, and then it also can Soul Charge if your opponent has more special summon monsters than you with rockets. Card's pretty useful in the sense that you have all kinds of ways to search rockets and get things going. So you can use this to just be a massive extender, and it's also just a raw +1. Dragon Ravine, this is for Romulus. Because Agrippine is banned, we just need something that's a Link 2 to go into that's pretty good. So this card is really useful to be able to search in the deck.
Does it ever brick you if you draw it, or you don't really care if you draw it?
I don't think it matters too much, but it can be sometimes it can be kind of upsetting.
Yeah.
And then Foolish. another good card to just throw in the deck that does pretty similar to everything else.
Let's see. And it's foreign too.
Oh yeah, the whole deck is like unreadable, except for the new cards. So extra deck, Magius and Lambda. These are your combo cards. I replaced Landfornicus with Lambda just because with IP Masquerade, you can use the Nibiru token for this. So I just didn't think it was like necessary to play Landfornicus anymore. And then for Masquerade targets to summon these two. These are probably not the best ones, but they were just like the most like generic and easy to like conceptualize off the top of my head.
And they kind of interrupt, and that's what you want them
they
for.
do something that makes your Masquerade almost like a negate or a disruption of some point, which is ideal if you can make that happen. Dragon combo cards. This card is pretty good. Both of his effects are fantastic. Searching Boot Sector Launch is really good. Popping cards and getting stuff to your hand is really good. It recurs lots of cards that you've been missing and gets you stuff that you want to just start comboing off with. LP and Pisty. Agrippane's banned, but this is like fine. Like these like get you there. Romulus. This is what replaces it, and it just searches Ravine is really the easiest way to go about it. And if something's summoned to a zone he points to, you special summon a dragon or wing beast from your hand. So he's good, but not as good as Agrippane. Like you just have to like find ways to like work it out. Spheres, another card you want to end your board on. Triple Burst, I was playing this, but like, I don't know how necessary it is. And like this card is another card, I don't know how necessary it is either. Skull Dread. In the original Fort Worth deck I played, I said this card was bad, but now that Agrippane's like gone, there's a lot of really weird situations you find yourself in just because you can't get the arrows. So this might be good, but it might be bad. I don't know.
There's like a horrible glare right above you.
Yeah, that's fine. And then for the rank 8s we can make with the Galactic Spiral Dragon is these two. I didn't really consider any other ones just because I didn't know I didn't have a whole lot of a game plan going into like the local like testing and understanding what we're doing. I was just kind of like blind theory, just be like, this seems good together and I'll make it work. So these two were fine. And in practice, I believe if you open Crusadia plus 2 monsters that are extenders, or you can open Seifert plus 1 monster, you can end on both rank 8s, Colossus, Spheres, and possibly IP Masquerena, but I'm not certain. But these seemed like the best ones to just generically summon. Trish, just another auto-win card. Your opponent doesn't scoop on this, like sometimes you just like auto-win, get free information. And then the one Colossus, just because it's good to summon.
Word.
Yeah, and the only card I'll just show out of the side deck is Hot Red, or Starlight Red Dragon, so that you can still summon this card through Quick Launch. You can summon it through opening this. You can summon it off of opening this. Any way to get to Striker Dragon and then go into Romulus will do it.
And that's your easy win con when you go in to get close to top.
Yeah, so a lot of people were telling me that it just like this card is dead now, but this card is like actually like super useful, and it could potentially maybe, I don't know, go into the actual extra deck rather than the side deck, but I'm just not sure yet. There's so much to figure out with the deck that I just don't know.
Word. Well, that was very spicy. It was a very spicy soup deck, and I appreciate it, bro. Thanks, bro.
See ya.